this was fucking bad. I mean, seriously, like, you would think with the summer I've had with movies thus far, like, I would fucking expect this. I would be like, huh, like, Lone Ranger was fucking horrible. Like, but no, man, like, nothing fucking prepared for me for this. Like, this, if I do, like, a bottom movies of the year, like, fucking Lone Ranger is, like, unless something else comes out and is worse, which I fucking doubted at this fucking point, because it would have to do a lot of fucking things to be worse than this fucking movie. Like, seriously, this is one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen. Like, way to make Wild Wild West look like a good fucking movie. Like, so you got something there, fucking movie. And, like, to be fair, the movie does have some good things, and they would honestly be good things in better fucking movies. Because they are fucking things in better movies. Like the fucking villain, Bill Carvadash. Like, basically a one-note villain from the original series. You know, what do they do to him? They turn him into the villain from Ravenous. Same fucking backstory and everything, pretty much. Like, he's a Wendigo, he eats people, boom. Yeah, the fucking villain in the Lone Ranger movie eats fucking people. Oh yeah, I guess I should say fucking goddamn spoiler alert, but like, newsflash, this is a horrible fucking movie. Nobody gives a shit if you spoil a horrible fucking movie. But for the few of you who do care, spoiler alerts fucking all around for this hunk of goddamn shit. Like, the musical score is honestly pretty fucking good. Like, it's kind of in between, like, I would say Pirates of the Caribbean and Rango, the other Western movie that Gore Verbinski, the guy who directed this, made. And he also made the Pirates movie, so it kind of makes sense that this would be like a fucking, you know, a hybrid of the two themes. The music's very exciting and urgent and fucking fun and upbeat and shit. It does not fit with the fucking tone of the movie at goddamn fucking all. I feel very bad that this score was wasted on this fucking movie. And fucking, it's shot nicely. Like, it's got some really beautiful fucking cinematography. Like, they utilize real fucking sets, and it goddamn fucking shows. Like, there's some really great scenes. Like, there's one great scene where, like, the villains, like, the villain and his posse are going through the fucking mountains, and they're all silhouetted and shit, and it looks really fucking cool because they're shooting it from some really great angles and shit. And then the next fucking scene is the fucking horse takes a shit, and the Lone Ranger gets dragged through it. That fucking is the tone of this movie. Like, this movie wants to be like a spaghetti western, but it also wants to be like Roy Rogers fucking singing cowboy shit too, and it does not fucking work at fucking all. They really should have fucking just were like, look, we're either going to do a dark and gritty Lone Ranger, or we're going to do a family-friendly Lone Ranger. We're not going to do fucking both, because it does not fucking work. Origin story for Lone Ranger in this one's pretty much the same as the one from all the other iterations. He is the last member of a posse of Rangers who went out to capture Bill Cardish. He kills them all. But in this one, Bill Cardish goes a step further by ripping out the Lone Ranger's brother's heart and eating it. Next scene is a fart joke. I don't fucking... Who thought that was, like, a good idea? It's like, yeah, let's follow up a really fucking deep, really fucking horrific scene with a goddamn fucking fart joke. Brilliant. Ugh. The fucking... Also, the worst thing, too, about this is Johnny fucking Depp. Like, I've come to a realization... I don't fucking like him. I don't like him as an actor. I don't think he's a good actor. There we go. That's out there. Because, like, here's the thing. Every fucking role he's ever played, with probably the exception of his role on 21 Jump Street, has just been creepy, eccentric guy. Fucking Edward Scissorhands, creepy, eccentric guy. Fucking Ed Wood.
I like to dress in women's clothing.
Creepy, eccentric guy. Fucking Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And fucking Rum Diaries. I shouldn't even fucking count those, because those were just... He was pretended to be fucking Hunter S. Thompson. Like, that's not acting. Like, pretending to be somebody is not fucking acting. It's an impression. So I'm not counting fucking those. But even in those movies, creepy, eccentric guy. goddamn Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, creepy eccentric guy. Fucking Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, creepy eccentric guy. Fucking creepy eccentric guy. That's all he ever fucking does. And finally, the cracks are starting to form here. And people are getting tired of that shit. And he's fucking going down finally. I'm so happy. Like, seriously, when the fucking original Lone Ranger was more fucking progressive, where they were at least like, hey, let's get a fucking engine to fucking play Tonto. Why did they make fucking goddamn Johnny Depp the fucking Lone Ranger? It makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't. Because, like, he's the fucking star of the movie. He's in more of the fucking movie than fucking Lone Ranger is. It's fucking ridiculous. And Lone Ranger fucking sucks, too, so there you go. He's a fucking incompetent, except for the last fucking 20 minutes of the fucking movie. Then he's finally like, oh yeah, I have a gun. I can shoot fucking things. You could've fucking... Wild Wild West was better. Like, seriously. Think about that. Wild Wild West was a better fucking movie than this. And Wild Wild West was awful. But at least Wild Wild West had, like, Selma Hayek's ass and actually had fucking action in it. This entire movie has almost action scenes in it, except for the final fucking shit with the train, which is really fucking cool. Like, there's scenes where, like, there's a fucking posse formed because, like, the people are getting ready to go to war with the Indians, and Tonto's in town, and they gotta chase out the fucking engine and shit. Goes nowhere. It's like, they just chase him out, and he's gone. Like, that's it. What's Ginger? Fucking Ginger's barking about something. So anyways, it's blue ball fucking action. Like, there's nothing there. Lone Ranger's fucking incompetent. And they do the whole thing where he doesn't want to kill people. And it's like that. It was like that in the original. But at the same time, they did it so much better in the original. Because, like, the whole thing with him not killing people in the original is about him getting a second chance. And I think there was a comic run in the 90s where they kind of went more into the backstory before he became the Lone Ranger. And, like, he was a real fucking, like, shoot first, ask questions later kind of fucking guy. He was that kind of guy. So, like, he saw him getting a second chance as kind of like a way to right the wrongs. So he wouldn't just shoot every fucking, like, asshole cattle rustler fucking out there like a lot of lawmen would do. You know, and that's why he used the silver bullets, because it was like a reminder that human life was fucking sacred and should only be taken under fucking dire circumstances. And here's the fucked up part with them using Bill Cavendish, is Lone Ranger tried to kill Bill Cavendish a lot of fucking times in the original series. In this, he doesn't kill him until the last fucking, because like, oh, I'm gonna justice. Hey, asshole, you live in the Wild Wild West. You know what fucking justice is? You turn him into the sheriff, and he gets fucking hung. That's fucking justice in ye olden Wild West fucking times. Fucking asshole. And it really makes you fucking dislike the Lone Ranger. And it, again, he's the fucking title character. He's fucking in the movie less than the fucking sidekick. His story gets explained less than the fucking sidekick. It's horrible. I really could just, that's all this review could just be me fucking for an hour just screaming. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. This is fucking, this is fucking bad. And it really fucking, it goes into another thing I'm getting fucking tired of, is fucking reboots that make fun of the fucking property they're rebooted. Green Hornet. And Green Hornet's a great fucking example, because they do kind of a little fucking, like, tongue-in-cheek, like, oh, I could be the Green Bee at the fucking end. When they're making fun of it, how he's going to keep the whole mask identity. And again, they fucking shit on that. They're like, he goes into fucking town, and he's like, hey, everybody, it's me. Everybody died, including my brother, but now I got this mask on, so nobody fucking tell anybody. Shh! He makes no fucking attempt to keep, like, any kind of mystery about it. If you're gonna make a fucking goddamn reboot of fucking something, at least fucking respect the fucking shit you're rebooting. Cause, like, here's the fucking news, Hollywood. Like, the big audience that's gonna go to these reboots are gonna be fucking people who like the original. That's gonna be a huge chunk of your fucking audience. And I don't necessarily like fucking Lone Ranger. Like, fucking my grandparents fucking did. I might have not, but like, you know, I look at the Lone Ranger, like how I love fucking comic books, and how like comic books have like helped develop who I am, and have helped develop like my moral code and what I think is right and fucking wrong and shit. Like that was like, you know, there are people, and those people are still around, who that was the Lone Ranger for them, and they're gonna go see this and they're just gonna be like, what the fuck? Why is he so incompetent? Why is Tonto fucking doing anything? Why isn't this called fucking Tonto the fucking movie? Also, another thing that fucking annoys me, that Hollywood, there's old people out there. There's old actors out there. You can literally hire an old person to portray a younger fucking actor when they're an old person. Johnny Depp is in fucking old man makeup, and surprise to fucking surprise, it's horrible old man makeup. That's like the framing device for the entire movie. And that's, I've seen some people give this fucking movie a bit of a slide, because they're like, well, it's Tonto telling the story, so of course it's gonna paint him to be the hero and the Lone Ranger to be an asshole and shit. You know what? The fucking meta story of the fucking movie does not save the fucking fact that this movie is fucking awful. You know, I'm going to be getting into fucking that when I fucking, you know, I've been playing Deadpool the game. I'm going to be getting into that when I fucking play that for high class gaming. How fucking, you know what? Yeah, you can fucking have the meta story acknowledge, like, the inconsistencies and how stupid and shitty this fucking story is. That doesn't fucking save you from the fact that you made a shitty, boring fucking movie that has huge gaping plot holes and doesn't respect the fucking franchise it was based off of. It's just, I'm tired of this shit. And like, this movie is flopping hard. Like, it's only made $9 million fucking dollars so far. I'm making this fucking Saturday, so it'll probably make a little bit more, but like, it's flopped. It's gonna flop hard, and I'm hoping, I'm fucking praying Hollywood takes a lesson. I'm hoping they take 2 fucking lessons from this. 1, don't hire Johnny Depp no more. And fucking 2, fucking, hey, if we're gonna reboot something, let's at least kind of have somebody in there who at least fucking likes this fucking shit. Let's at least do that, so we at least have the core base of the fucking shit. And then we can add some bells and whistles to get everybody else in. So yeah, just fucking final verdict.